Hello guys, and welcome back to my vlog. I know it's literally been months since we last had a vlog here, and I'll get into that. I'll talk about what I've been up to these past couple months, why I've kind of like taken a hiatus, all that jazz later, but I just got a fun package and I thought, what better way to start a vlog than with a little fall haul. So, you all know that I have a love for Hollister, even though I'm probably too old to like shop there, but like, come on, it's clothes. I can wear it, whatever. So I figured I would just show you guys what I purchased. I just got a couple things recently because I just wanted like just some fall like staple pieces that I felt like were kind of missing from my closet. So let's get into it. So firstly, we have, let's move that bad boy out of the way. We have this kind of like slinky, seamless, kind of light pink long sleeve. I thought that this was so nice for fall. Like, it is such a good material. Honestly, I know people probably are like, oh my god, Abby, you should still shop at Hollister. You are a child. But like, the material is so good. Like, and Abercrombie owns Hollister, so I'm like, the material can't be that different from their $50 top to my $15 top, you know? So I'm saving money by doing this. And I'm all about saving money. Like, this whole thing cost me like less than $100. So I'm all about saving money. And then I got this like tannish long sleeve. This one's more of like a ribbed material, if you can tell. But yeah, those were the two long sleeves that I got just because I thought they would fit perfectly in with like fall wardrobe stuff. And then I got, I'm really excited about this one. I'm excited about all of it actually. I got this sweater, zip up sweater thing. So yeah, it like zips up. It's a nice fall color. Like, I thought it would be so cute for the fall. Like, this top is obviously not the right top to I'm trying to put it over a sweater, but like, you know, you get the vibe. It's gonna be so cute when I actually like can put it on, not over a sweater. And then the last thing I got is, I think, the thing I'm most excited for. I got this leather puffer. Okay, come on, look at how freaking cute this is. It's a like faux leather material. Like, I am so excited, and it's gonna look so good with like both those long sleeves underneath. Both these long sleeves are gonna look so good. So that is just my little fall haul, just a couple pieces I thought would be good for this time of year. But welcome back to my vlog. I am going to go put these away, and then we can do a proper hello, what's been going on. But I just thought it'd be fun to just start it off with a bang. And I just really wanted to open up this package because I just got it. So I was like, okay, great, perfect timing. So we will chat in a minute. It's been a bit longer than like a couple minutes. It's now like the evening time, so it took me a little bit longer to like figure out how I wanted to do this. But I think while I'm doing my skincare, I think I'll talk about what's been going on the past couple months. So let's start with some skincare. I'll just run through what my evening skincare looks like right now and chat. I feel like my skin is doing pretty well right now, actually. Like, feeling pretty pleased with it. So fingers crossed I can just keep this up. And but you know, skin, it's a journey, ups and downs. So let's get the skincare going. So first we have my cleanser. I use the La Roche-Posay Hydrating Gentle Cleanser because it's for sensitive skin, and I have very sensitive skin, so that's why I use the gentle version. So I'm gonna start with just like a pump of that, and then some water, and then we'll rub it all in. I guess the last time you saw me, I did one vlog once I had moved, and I was in Jordan's old apartment, and that was the last vlog I did. So I think it was a combination of a lot of things. So I was kind of overwhelmed with the move, with starting a new job, all that, and then also found out at the end of June my brother had a brain tumor, and so that was just I think the summer was just kind of all over the place, especially July was really hard because we just didn't know anything, didn't know what to expect. Like, he was having brain surgery. It was like a wild thing. Let me get a cloth and wash this off. Also, like, for a bit, the doctors just like didn't know whether it was cancerous or not, so that was stressful because at first they thought it wasn't, then they were like, after they did the surgery, like, it ended up taking a lot longer in the surgery because then they were like, this wasn't what we thought, it might be a glioma. So that was really hard. And then the next week they found out it wasn't cancerous, which was really good. So it had just, I guess, been like, they think it's something that like he had been even born with maybe, and it had just been growing and like calcifying like over time, and so it wasn't like anything that was gonna like infiltrate anything else. Like, he doesn't need any radiation or anything, so that was good. But there have been a lot of complications after the surgery. Like, he had to go back into the hospital for a while. Like, it was just a hard couple of months, so it was probably better I just didn't do anything. I didn't do any TikToks, didn't do any YouTube, because I was just mentally not in it to win it. Like, new job, new city, away from my family while all this is going on. It was just really hard. Jordan was definitely really great for all this. Like, wouldn't have wanted anybody else going through this with me or supporting me through this, so very grateful for that. That definitely made this a lot easier for me, but definitely not great, but everything's going a lot better now. Next I'm going to use the Polish Choice BHA liquid exfoliant. I use this actually morning and night. I know that it's like used 2 to 3 times a week, or like maybe, oh no, it actually says once or twice daily. Yeah, I use it twice daily. I feel like it like really helps my skin, so that's why I use it twice daily. But use is what feels, you know, use it however many times feels right for you. But yeah, my brother just has a lot of like physical therapy, occupational therapy now before he goes back to work, and things are kind of like becoming more normal for him again. He's getting more independence. He's able to like walk with a cane now instead of like a walker, able to be more independent, so that's been really good. So I'm feeling a bit better now. And I mean, you might have seen if you follow me on TikTok, I started making some TikToks again recently. Like, that was kind of my way to like branch back into making videos, because YouTube's a bit more of a commitment, you know. So I was like, let's just start with TikTok, see how that goes, and then we'll go from there. So next I use the 10% benzoyl peroxide gel. If you're acne prone, if you're acne prone skin like me, this is definitely what you need. I just use Target's generic brand, Up and Up. I do this morning and night as well. The first 3 steps, the cleanser, the BHA exfoliant, and then the benzoyl peroxide, I do morning and night because I just have like really acne prone skin in general, so I like put it on my chest too, and I feel like that helps keep like any chest breakouts down too, which is nice. But then yeah, so I've just been excited to kind of get back into making videos, making TikToks, making vlogs. I miss it. I definitely missed it a lot. Like, I don't know, when I started doing it, okay, next step, the snail mucin that like went viral on TikTok like a year or 2 ago. I don't even know when, but I've been obsessed with it since. Like, and this is the first bottle I got. I use this only at night. I've had it for probably like, I don't know, maybe a year even. Like, and it's like pretty much gone now, but it's like lasted me forever. And I have a backup, don't worry. But I am just like I've been doing some get ready with me's in the morning, and like just some like vlogs like when I get home on TikTok, and I've been loving it. So I was like, let's just bring back my YouTube. Let's just bring it back full send. Because this is something that I enjoy. I love looking back at my videos, watching vlogs. I think are my favorite thing to watch. Like, I get home from work and I just go on YouTube. Like, I start my morning on YouTube when I walk. Like, I love YouTube. So do something you're passionate about. And I also like, sometimes I'm like, you know, I wish my friends like would do YouTube or like make more TikToks or vlogs or something, because I'd love to just be able to keep up with them through that, especially since I moved away now. So I'm like, well, maybe this will help people feel like they're a bit more connected to me as I am away from home / in this new city and whatnot. So yeah, I got some, I went out with some friends the other day, and they were all very supportive of my like TikTok vlogs and stuff, and like made me feel really good because, you know, there are some people who like are like, oh, that's cringe, like whatever, like who won't support you if you're just like making videos for fun or whatever. But like they were actually like really into it, and they made me feel really good. I was like, wow, these are some genuine people right here. These are some genuine friends, okay? Because genuine friends are gonna support you throughout any desires like to do anything like this that you have. So if you have people in your life who are like, oh no, don't do that, that's cringy, cut them out. So I was really grateful for that. I was like, that's really nice. So I've made some really great friends here so far, so I'm really pleased with that. Definitely that was one of my biggest like anxious points going into all this. Oh god, I didn't even tell you how I ended my moisturizing. The La Roche-Posay Toleriane, pronunciation is, I don't know, double repair face moisturizer. So I use this one in the evening because I've just been loving the La Roche-Posay. Like I have extremely sensitive skin, and like I've been finding that like a lot of products will just make my face burn, especially at night. And so none of these products make my face burn, which is great because a lot of products make my face burn and feel like it's on fire. But yeah, making friends was like one of my biggest like anxious points moving, and like I've made a really like great like bunch of friends here that I think are like really nice and just like really genuine people. And like that's something I was like really worried about coming into this, just making a good group of friends. So really grateful for the friends I've made so far. Gonna keep putting myself out there, you know, doing my thing, whatever. But I'm proud of myself for like putting myself out there, like asking people to do things. Like it's hard to ask people to do things. It's hard to be like, hey, you don't know me very well, but you want to hang out. Like it's not easy. So proud of myself for that. But yeah, so I've been really liking my job. I really enjoy it, which has been great. I feel like it'd be tough if I moved here and I hated my job. So great that I am enjoying it, and I really love our apartment so much. Like literally I look forward to coming back here every day. We're starting to get it more decorated and like organized. Just got our end table today, like we built it after work. So I won't show you that until Friday because our bookshelf comes Friday and we're gonna build that. And so I don't want to show you until like we get the bookshelf and the end table, but because that comes this week, I'll be able to show you. So very excited about that. But yeah, that's just my evening skincare routine. I'm trying to just keep it pretty, like a couple steps, a couple things that I think my skin needs. Like I know this might be like someone might look at this and be like, that's a lot of stuff, like you don't need that much, but like my skin feels really good after doing that. Like, and I have my products for my acne, and I also have my products to kind of like keep my like actual skin like nice and like moisturized. So it feels right for me. Do what feels right for you. Like maybe take one of these or give it a try. You know, you don't need to do the same thing as I'm doing if your skin's different. So yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap this up for the night, and then we are gonna continue chatting for the rest of the week. Obviously like showing you guys my bookshelf and all that, and then maybe like doing a little bit of makeup together. We haven't done that in a while, so just kind of getting back into the things I love doing. And yeah, pretty excited. Thanks for tuning in. Miss you guys. Hope you're happy to be here. I'm happy you're here. All right, just a second. So something I do want to show you is one of my favorite snacks right now. It's been one of my favorite snacks like for the past like 2 years. Like when I was living at home, I had them all the time. It's these like Yasso Greek yogurt bars, and this is a new flavor I had not seen before. Birthday cake. So delicious. If you're looking for just like a lighter evening snack, these are so good. So definitely give these a try. I love these, and I love the cookies and cream flavors. Those are my 2 favorite flavors, I would say. Definitely give them a go if you're like a Greek yogurt fan or just want something like light and sweet. So here, let me show you what it looks like. Because like it's got the birthday cake pieces. Like look, doesn't that look so freaking delish? So good. I'm obsessed. Definitely highly recommend. But I'm gonna call it an evening, finish my snack, get in bed. So I will see you all tomorrow. Hello guys, happy Tuesday. I am on my way home from work right now, but I have to stop at Target to pick up some just grocery things, like Luna's food, some batteries, milk, like breakfast stuff, just like random things. But I figured, why not bring you into Target? We can do like a little like Target kind of montage-y kind of a video. So I'll just show you around Target. I'll probably take a peek at maybe some of the fall stuff too. It's just so tempting, but I'm gonna try to be good. But we'll just do a little Target montage to start this video off. But yeah, hope you guys are having a lovely day today so far. Well, I guess you're watching the same vlog now. It's a new day for me. But yeah, also, what do you think of the sweater cardigan thing? So cute, right? Okay, let's get into Target. I am now reunited with Luna, and we are on our dog walk. Let me show you how beautiful she looks. Say hello, Looney. Say hello. Hello. Say you love fall. You love fall leaves. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh my goodness, she gets so playful when I get home from work. Rightfully so. She deserves all the cuddles and all the plays. As you just saw, made some dinner. That's what they're looking like. They look very delish. Used it from the recipe, and so that's what we're gonna have for dinner today. So gonna go and eat that now, and then I will chat with you guys. Hi guys, happy Thursday. So it is Thursday evening. Really? Yes. You're in the other room. Okay, well, put on your headphones. Okay, anyway guys, it is Thursday evening now. It is a very cozy evening today, so I wanted to show you guys what I have done to try and get the cozy vibes going in our apartment this evening. So let me take you on a little tour, and don't mind, you know, there's some dirty dishes everywhere. I have not done those yet for today, so just ignore that. But first thing I want to show you is our furniture that we've built this week. So let me turn this around. Firstly, we have Luna. Luna in her bed. She loves her bed right here. I love having it here too. I think that it's so nice to kind of have it on the side, but also for Luna to have a place where she can be by the window, look out of it when she wants. But this is the end table that we got and built this week. Isn't it so cute? And that pink chair, it's such a nice chair to just have to sit on and unfold when we need it, but I don't know what to do with it currently, so it's just gonna be right there for right now. But the table is so cute. And then next we have the bookshelf, and this got built yesterday. Look at how pretty that is. And I put these little candles on it, but they're not real candles. They are just battery powered candles, and they like have a remote. I think that they're so cute. But this is our bookshelf right now. Put this lamp up here for now so we could take it off the counter, but unsure if it will remain there. But this is just what we're doing for now. And then I have this candle going. It is cinnamon apple cider, and let me tell you, it smells so fall. Like, I'm obsessed with this smell. And then we also have one that I got with that one. That is this heritage pumpkin one. This one also smells so freaking delish. So that's kind of what we have for cozy vibes. But I wanted to chat with you guys because we are gonna make some apple crumble together. So I am going to get this stuff out and then we're gonna make some apple crumble for dessert because that is also so fall, and that's the theme of today. The theme of today is fall, cozy, all the vibes. I'm gonna pop on some YouTube because that is cozy to me, and we're gonna make some apple crumble together. Okay, so I have all my things out that I need for the apple crumble, so let's get making it together. So I have my little casserole dishes that I like to bake in. I got these from TJ Maxx. They were literally each like $3, so, and I've gotten so much use out of them. Very, very pleased with that find. Actually, my grandma got them for me before I left for here, before I moved. But I like to start by just like buttering the whole tin just to make it a little bit more non-stick. Once I do that, I'm gonna get to chopping up an apple. I've found that with this particular, with these particular dishes, about half an apple per dish fits. So I'll just cut up one apple and then put them in the dishes. So gonna chop. Okay, apples are chopped now, so now we can move on to make the crumble part of the dish. So it's also extremely easy. This whole thing, super easy. You probably have the ingredients already in your fridge or pantry or anywhere, so definitely something I highly recommend making, especially this time of year. So I'm gonna start with some oats. I'm just gonna it just really depends on how much crumble you like. I like quite a bit, so I'm just gonna go with kind of to fill the bottom of the bowl here. And then you can always add more later. You can make some more later. That's totally fine. You can come back to it. But I am going to measure the brown sugar in the flour just because I want to just measure this out to make sure that I'm not going to oversaturate it with any flour. So I do a heaping tablespoon of brown sugar. And then I will do probably 2 to 3 tablespoons of flour. I just feel like it makes the whole crumble part kind of stick together a little bit better if there is quite a bit of flour in it. So I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons. I'll just do 3 of the flour. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add cinnamon. You can literally just put in as much cinnamon as you want, just whatever your heart's desire is. However much you like cinnamon, just add whatever and then mix it all together. So I would make this literally all the time for my mom and I when I was living at home. I always made dessert quite frequently. It was one of my mom's favorite parts of me living at home, was that she knew she was always going to get a good dessert because I was always making us something. So this is something I made us quite often, and sometimes I would even just make it as a meal prep thing at night to have for breakfast in the morning. Now I'm going to go ahead and take about half the apple, plop it into one tin, half the apple into the other one, and just kind of evenly spread it out so that it lays fairly flat on the bottom of the tin here. And then from there, I'm just gonna pop the crumble on so that it covers most of the apples. And this is where, if you're like, oh, I actually wanted a little bit more, you could definitely go back and just throw together a little bit more of the crumble. Then the last step of this is butter. So let me grab some butter because this is not going to be enough butter. The butter, I really think the butter is what makes the crumble get a little bit nice and crispy on top, and makes it really good because it adds that, once the butter melts, it gives it a little bit of a liquid that's gonna pull together the oats and the flour and stuff. So I think butter is essential here, and I just take little slivers of it and I'll just plop them all around the top. So but now I will show you what they look like before I plop them into the oven. And I typically bake them, so if I was using a bigger tin, it probably would take a little bit longer, but these only took like 20 minutes, maybe even 15 the other day at 400 in the oven. So let me show you what these bad boys are looking like. So this is the crumble. This is what they're looking like right now. I'm gonna go ahead, plop the tops on them, put them in the oven, and then we will come back when it's time to check them out. I wiped my hands on there and they had butter on them, and now Luna is going to town. Is that so yummy? Yes, it is. You love butter just like me. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh yeah, these are my slippers. Aren't they so cute? Okay, let me put these crumbles in and then I'll come back. Okay, here they are. Don't they look so good? I wish you could smell them through the camera, but they smelled so cinnamony and appley and so fall. I'm so excited to eat these. And I found this at the store the other day, and I put it on top of apple crumble the other day on Sunday when we made it, and it was literally game-changing. Pumpkin pie ice cream. When I tell you this rocked my world, it rocked my world, okay? I don't know what else to say, but this on its own, delish. That with the apple crumble, I mean, life-changing, literally. So if you can get your hands on some pumpkin pie ice cream, get some. That's gonna go amazing with the apple crumble, so that's what I'm gonna have. That's how I'm gonna end my evening today. I put on Harry Potter. I decided to put Harry Potter on the TV. I thought that would bring in the cozy vibes. I'm gonna get my stuff and then turn off this light so I can really bask in the cozy lamp lighting that we have going on here. And that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day today. So thanks for tuning in on Thursday today. And I will come back tomorrow to check in, do a little bit of vlogging with you all for Friday. My hope is that I get done with work early tomorrow so I can come home and maybe we can do like a little bit of a chit chat, girl time, but we'll see what happens. It just depends on how long my class goes tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for tuning in today. I'm gonna go so I can eat my sweet treats, but I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's now Saturday, and I figured I'd start my morning today with a 1 mile run, which I just did, and now I'm at this park with the lake. So I figured I'll just give you a little view of what I'm seeing this morning on my run. So I feel like lately Saturday mornings are really good running times, just because it like helps me get it out of the way, so then I'm able to focus on doing anything else I want for the rest of the day while still feeling like, okay, I did get a workout in. But let me show you. You can see, I think is that a red herring? What is that? My mom would know what that is. But then there's some ducks. There's the lake. Isn't that stunning? And then there's like a pier where you can walk on. Oh, finger in the way. But yeah, I just love coming down to this park and just looking at the view. Like, it's just one of my favorite things about moving here and living here now. But now I think I'm gonna walk home. I was like, well, I'll just run there, take a pause because it's about a mile run here, and then see how I'm feeling for the way back. And currently I'm thinking I might just want to walk. I might call my grandma. I haven't talked to her in a bit. I've been so busy and I feel like I've not communicated with people that I normally talk to quite frequently as much, so probably gonna give her a call for my walk back. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys, and just, yeah, maybe this can be your like inspo to like get up, move your body. It does not need to be a run. If you hate running, don't do running, but maybe just do some yoga, go to the gym, take a walk, do some dancing, you know, do some movement. It's gonna make you feel really good. Like, I woke up this morning, I was like, do I want to get out of bed and go for a run? Maybe not, but I knew I'd feel really good after. And I knew I'd like go into the rest of Saturday feeling like, okay, there's no pressure to do anything else. Like, this is, I feel good, I moved my body, I took care of myself, so now I'm good to just chill if that's what I want to do the rest of the day. So, oh, look at that. Like, it is amazing to live by water after like never living by water throughout my life, and like I can just come up here and like see the lake. It's pretty insane. But yeah, I feel like with running, I don't have any goals with it or anything like that. I'm just kind of enjoying like doing a mile, maybe 2. Last week I did like 2 because I was like really feeling it, but this week I was like meh. And I think that that's just because running is not my favorite thing to do, or I've never had like a great relationship with running. I think that just kind of not putting any pressure on distances or like improving every time or anything like that is going to be good for me. So yeah, that's how I started my Saturday. When I get back, I'm gonna get some breakfast going after I take Looney for a walk, get a shower, all that fun stuff. So I figured I'll do a little breakfasty Saturday morning montage with you all. And then I think I also on Saturdays really enjoy like getting a shower, washing my hair, like doing it, like blow drying it, maybe straightening it or like curling it, and then like doing my makeup. Even if I don't like have any plans, I do enjoy that. So I might do that. And then I'll bring you along because I haven't done makeup with you guys in literally forever. So maybe if I decide to get ready, I will bring you guys along and we can do our makeup together today. That would be pretty fun because I haven't really sat down and done my makeup like really like comfortably like I used to with you all in a while. So maybe we'll do that today, but I'm gonna go ahead, walk home now, and then I will tune in later. Showered. My hair is kind of almost dry. It's air drying currently. I might round it out with a little bit of a blow dry once it gets a little bit more dry just to finish it off. But I figured to finish off this vlog, we could do our makeup. And I'm not gonna just like talk through the makeup the whole time because that like could be a full video in and of itself. Like I don't want to make this take forever. So just gonna talk through some of my like favorite products currently that I love to use for doing my makeup. So let's go ahead and get started. So I do like to like take these little like butterfly clips and just clip back the fronts of my hair just to, you know, it's like how people have those like flat clips, but like this feels more fun for me. But typically I'll start with either the e.l.f. kind of like knockoff flawless filter, and then or the Looming lotion. This is typically like if I'm going to work and I don't want to put on any foundation, this is what I'll put on. So sometimes the Looming lotion, sometimes if I'm feeling spicy, I'll go for the Halo Glow liquid filter, which I might do today because I'm going to do foundation and I think this looks really good under it. So I'm going to go ahead, get this base going, and then we'll talk about foundation. I'm watching YouTube while I do this, so I'll keep pausing and whatever when I start to talk. But you can see it just makes my skin look literally so dewy, so glowy. Also, another thing, my lighting here is definitely not as good as it was at home with my like makeup desk. So I'm gonna try and get a makeup desk over the next couple months. I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to get one that will fit in our room, but we'll see what happens. But that's my goal. But I think I'm gonna do like the underpainting thing, that technique. So I'm gonna use the NYX HD Studio Photogenic concealer. I have 2 because this one's almost out, so I might have to dip into the new one. But I like to use the shade 3.5. I feel like it. Okay, yeah, this is like pretty much gone. Okay, gonna need to bust out the new one because this is not doing anything. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this on and then we're gonna move into blush. Yeah, blush and a little bit of contour. So I'm gonna let this sit, and then I'm gonna use my e.l.f. monochromatic multi-stick. I have this shade and this like sparkling rose shade. I love them. I use them daily. I think they last like all day. It's shocking to me. But actually I'll do the contour before that. So let me get my contour. It's the Anastasia or Anastasia, however you want to say it. I don't really, it doesn't bother me, but obviously it might bother them. Beverly Hills contour stick. I have it in mink, and yeah, I've had this for years. I do not contour enough for like it to actually get used up, but I'm just gonna go into like where my little dip is, kind of like in my side of my face underneath my cheekbone, and just like pack it in a little bit there to like make a shadow. And I'm just gonna go around my face and add my contour. So now I'm gonna go ahead and blend in the concealer because it's probably quite ready. And I like to use my sponge. I know some people prefer a brush because it doesn't soak up as much product, but I think that's why I like the sponge, because I don't know, I feel like it looks the most skin-like to use with concealer, and like especially after foundation. Like I typically apply with a brush first, then I'll definitely go in with the sponge. But now I'm going to just apply a little bit of the multi-stick blush. So I think this is like a cream base blush, I would say. So definitely like to put it on before I do any powder or anything like that. But yeah, just kind of pack it on, and then I bring it close to the contour to kind of like melt that together a little bit. And yeah, this is the base before the foundation. And then I think like I love whoever came up with the underpainting technique because it is so good. So now I'm going to take my foundation, which I love the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. It's like not super high coverage, which is why I like it. I don't love a super high coverage foundation, just not my thing. But I feel like it is pretty buildable, so you could get it there if you wanted. But I like to just start off, take some of it, wrap it around on my hand, and then I'll take my foundation brush, just like swirl it on, and then just start brushing it in. Don't you remember? That is the foundation, all the cream products, and now I'm going to go ahead. I like to set my makeup twice with this spray. I like to do it first after all the cream products. So I love the Revolution Glow setting spray because it's got like glow sparkles in it. So I just really like it. And then I'll do it again once like I get all the powder products on as well. But that's kind of the cream base that I've been loving, and I feel like it's something I've been doing consistently for the past couple months, and I haven't gotten tired of it. So into that. And then next we're gonna add the powder, just the translucent powder. I like to use the e.l.f. HD powder, just kind of like in my like T-zone. Yes, in my T-zone. That's the word I wanted. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to my T-zone. And that's really all I do with the powder. I don't put it all over my face. Sometimes I'll add a little bit underneath if I want that like really sculpted, but just depends on my mood for the day. But next thing I'm gonna do is add some powder blush because I'm a big fan of powder blush. So I have had this palette probably for like the past 2 years now. I'm obsessed with it. It is also, I think it's a Makeup Revolution. Yeah, it's a Revolution palette. Got it from Target. It is so pretty. I love these shades so much. So I just like to kind of like dab my thing along a lot of them and then just go with it. I think that they just blend so beautifully together. So I enjoy it. And they also have some like shimmer particles in them. which also makes me very happy too. So yeah, this is kind of just how I put on my blush. If anybody has any tips or tricks, though, let me know. Any blushes that you really love that you think are reasonably priced too. I'm not someone who loves to spend like an obscene amount of money on makeup, but I might dip a little bit into like some higher end makeup eventually. Just not currently. I'm not feeling the need for it, but next year I do have a lot of weddings I'm going to, so, and I have like 2 that I'm in, so maybe I will before the weddings that I am in happen. But after that, once we get to like fall, winter, I start to lighten up on my use of like powder bronzer, just because it seems like, I mean, the rest of my body is quite pale, but I'm just gonna add just like a sprinkle of it around, like really barely any. And like if I decide later, like if I do anything, I'll probably put some on my chest too. I normally like to do that because it also has like a little bit of a shimmer in it, so that's nice. And then from there, we're gonna do some highlighter. I've had this highlighter, I don't know, since the beginning of college. I don't know, I used to use it like only on my eyelids, but it is the Wet n Wild, and you can see I broke the thing, so I just have tape that tapes it together. Highlighting powder. I don't even know what color this is, to be honest. It's just like this like goldy peachy like pinky tone color, and I just like take my fan it on, and oh, like look at how stunning that is. I am such a sucker for a highlighter. Like I am obsessed with highlighter. I always put it on, even if I'm just doing like an everyday look for work. I always will have highlighter on. And so I just kind of go around some of like the high points on my face and just add a little bit. And that's just what my base is. It's nothing too fancy, too crazy. That's normally what I like to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this and then do a little bit on my eyes, but not too much. For eyeshadow, I would say this is my like everyday palette. It is the ColourPop Wild Nothing palette. I use this literally daily. I love this one. I love all the colors. This one is very me, very peachy toned, brownish colors. That's what I go to for every day. And then if I want to add a little bit of extra spice, I'll pop open this Revolution palette and add like a little bit. There's more like purples and like truer pinks in here. So if I want to get a little bit spicier, I'll go into here. But if I'm just doing like an everyday, typically I only use this. So I am just gonna go in with, I like to do like a couple dabs of this color and this color, and just go kind of like up to my crease, like just fan it around the eye, like just to give like a little bit of dimension, but like it doesn't need to be that much. And then go in again. And then, yeah, that's kind of how I like to start. And then if I was like doing like a fuller look, which maybe I'll just do it for fun, I will go ahead and add some of this like Infatuation and Charisma colors all over like the lid part of my eye, just to get like a further base all over. And let me tell you, eyeshadow is definitely not like my forte. I do the same like 3 things every time, and it works for me, so I go with it. Yeah, but then I typically like to add a little bit of darkness to the outer edge. So sometimes I'll go like with maybe like one of these purpley colors if I'm feeling purple. Otherwise, I'll just do a little bit of brown, like dark brown. I'll just take it, pop a little bit on the outer edge, and I'll take a blending brush and like very lightly feather it around this kind of like outer area, just to kind of keep it out here. Yeah, and then I'll do that on the other side. So that's kind of like my like base of a fancy eye look. Obviously it's not that wild. That's just kind of what I like to go with. But if I'm feeling extra spicy, this is where I'll go in and add a little bit of eyeliner, which maybe I will add a little bit today, just for fun. So sometimes I'll do like my whole under like bottom line. Sometimes I'll do only just like the outer corner, like a dab on the outer sides, and then like pack a little bit of brown eyeshadow in it. It depends on the day. I think today I just want to focus on the outsides of my eye, maybe the corners, but yeah, I'm not going to talk through while I do this because I gotta be extra focused. So here comes the music. What I normally do on the eyeliner side of things. I'm starting to use eyeliner a bit more, and then like if I find out later today like I'm doing something, I might like drag it across the rest of my waterline. I haven't decided yet, but we'll stop here for now and then move on to my favorite part of the eye look, is the sparkle. I will not finish an eye look without sparkle. It's just not gonna happen. Like, I don't think an eye look is done until there is sparkle. I will never do a matte look. That's just how it is. But this palette, another thing I love about it is all the sparkles it has. So I like to just go in with just a couple of them, like the golds and pinks, and just really pack it on in there. And you see that shimmer, like, stunning. And then I'll take like the lighter sparkle and pop that on my inner corner, and maybe drag it like underneath a little bit, so I have that shine. I'll do the other side, and yeah, I am a huge fan. If you want any eyeshadow sparkle recommendations, I'm your girl. I'm the one that you're gonna want to go to because, like I said, I don't leave the house without it. And then from here, the finishing touch on this whole face part, which lips sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, so maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't, but we'll see, is mascara. And I'm just gonna add a base of this mascara, which is, this one is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. That's gonna be my base. Okay, well, my light has decided it just like no longer wants to work, which is another reason why I need to get a makeup mask with a light. So yeah, this is definitely gonna make me want to work on that. But then I'll go in with like a little bit of a more intense mascara and just kind of like coat what I did with this second layer. So today I'm gonna use the Thrive Liquid Lash Extensions mascara. Definitely adds like a bit of length. I feel like the first layer is just like to coat them, get them moving and grooving and kind of where I want them to be. And then the second coat is like, let's really make them look wild. And that is literally it for the face. I'll just do some lips today because we have just the time to have fun together today. Actually, I have no idea where my lip liner is, so we're just gonna throw on some lip gloss. So this is like an abbreviated version of lips, whatever. I can't find my lip liner, so noted, need to find that. But yeah, this is like my go-to. Like, I want to feel good, glowy, sparkly, whatever look. So yeah, and I guess this is where I will end this vlog. Thank you for watching. Excited to kind of make videos as I feel up for it and whatever, so we'll see what happens. But thanks for tuning in. Remember, you're amazing, you matter, and you are loved. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.